I mean, how do you do it? How do you help someone that doesn't want to be helped, even though you know they need help? I think this is a question that has plagued people that are coaches or healers or therapists, whatever you want to call it, for many, many centuries. Because the reality is, quite often you can see exactly what someone needs, but they can't see it themselves, or they're unwilling to go there. So what do you do in these situations? Well, nothing. You can't help them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry. This is my little sense of humor. This is what you do. At the end of the day, a coach's job is to help people maximize their potential, both personally and professionally. So think about coaching or transformation as the art of maximizing potential. Now, in order for us to help someone maximize their potential, it starts with possibility. The very first step of anyone creating transformation is them beginning to open up to possibility. So if you think about coaching as the function of maximizing personal and professional potential, then where does it begin? It begins at the doorway of possibility. So if you want to help someone who genuinely needs help, but they're not aware of it, or they're not open to it, or they're blocked, or they're stuck, the very first starting point is to open up possibility. What do I mean by that? Well, imagine you're standing in front of a door, and on the other side of that door is everything this person can achieve, their full potential realized. Then what you have to do is open up the door and let them look through it. That's the first thing. You don't push them and pull them and drag them through the door. Nobody wants that, ever. That's called irritation. That's called spamming, right? But what you do is you open up the door and you say, hey, have a look through this doorway. Have a look at what's possible out there in life. Now, in order to get structure with that, you're going to find that everybody you meet has things that are important to them. And a simple way of thinking about that is considering something known as a track. The track is the 5 things that people can become aware of that they can actualize their potential within. TRACK is an acronym. T stands for talk, R stands for research, A stands for action, C stands for contemplate, and K stands for know. So when you meet people, if you take the time to work out what do they really love talking about, what are the things they enjoy researching, what are the things that they take action on without having to be told to take action on it, what are the things they deeply contemplate, and what are the things that they love to know a lot about, if you start there, you can then begin a conversation about one of those 5 things or all of those 5 things that begin to open up possibility. Let me give an example. Let's just find that I've got a friend of mine who's super stuck, and they love more than anything else the concept of free diving. They talk about it all the time. They research it. If they're given an opportunity, they jump in and they go free diving whenever they can. So what I can do is start a conversation about that. So tell me more about free diving. What do you love about that? What inspires you about that? And then as we begin the conversation about free diving, we can then use that conversation to become the reason why help is created. So I'll give you an example. Let's just say we've got this free diving process, but we find that the person really struggles with confidence in social situations. And you may say, well, Ben, how do they even correlate? Here's one person who loves free diving, but they also struggle with confidence in social situations. Well, once we know what a person values, once we know what is important to them, we can then use that energy that they already allocate to free diving to open up possibility about becoming more confident in social situations. So we might say, okay, you love this free diving. I'm curious. When it comes to free diving, do you think that being confident entering the water, being confident with the way in which you approach it, being confident with the depths you dive, do you think that being confident is going to further assist you in this art of free diving? And they go, yeah, I think it would. I definitely find that if I'm confident with my goggles, I'm confident with my breath, I'm confident with my approach and the location I've picked, I'm going to be a better free diver. Then you say, okay, great. Tell me, what are some other ways that you could build confidence? What are some other areas that you could think of building confidence that would further enhance your free diving? Now, what this does is it allows us a very unique approach to getting to the place where someone wants to be helped, but we're doing it through something that they love, through something that they enjoy. Now, in the world of coaching, we call this mapping across values. So we get what it is you really value. We find the thing that you need help with, And we connect those two together. So the conversation may continue like this. Well, tell me, if you were able to become more confident in social situations, how could you then utilize the benefit of that to be able to do more effective free dives? And we start making this correlation between the two. So this is one of the many different coaching techniques out there that assist us to work with people, even with people that we know need help, but don't want to get it.